Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to create the body of your koi fish. So, first thing, you're supposed to have gotten either the inside of a toilet paper roll, the cardboard portion, or cut a paper towel roll in half and you're using the inside of that. So, for the body, you have several different options. If you want to create this kind of look, this is tissue paper with a mixture of, like we did on the paper weaving project, of half glue with half water that you stir together and you make a little mixture. Or you can use Mod Podge if you have that, but I don't know how many of you have that, but most people have glue. Then you could also paint. So I made like sort of little fish scales and then I dotted them with glitter. So that's acrylic paint and little glitter dots. You can also use pre-made paper designs and fabric. But remember, if you use something that's been created already, you need to do some sort of design detail to it. You know, I don't color on it, add glitter, whatever. So I'm going to show you today how to add tissue paper, and acrylic paint. And remember, you just have to do one of these, so whatever you've got around your house. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to do the tissue paper. And if you look inside this one, you have to tissue paper the inside as well, because otherwise it doesn't look very finished. Okay, so I'm going to take my glue and water mixture. Remember, half glue mixed with half water. So like, you know, however much glue you put in, you put the same amount of water in and then stir it up. And you're just going to paint it on with a paintbrush. Or, you know, if you don't have a paintbrush at your house, like a toothbrush, your finger, like whatever. Sorry, I should do this under the thing. Whatever. Ooh, sorry. Whatever you've got available. I mean, your finger would be fine. Okay, and then you're going to take a piece of the tissue paper. And like, keep in mind, this isn't, Mom, go to the store and get me some tissue paper. This is, oh, so-and-so had a birthday a month ago and we still have the tissue paper from the packages. You also don't have to cut them in these like perfect little squares. Like this one that I made is just all ripped up pieces. But you're going to want to put it down like this and then roll it into the inside. And then, you know, you can fill in whatever areas, like if you have a little bit of a space, you just pick a piece and put it on there. And then you know, fill in the glue there, the glue mixture. You put it underneath, go over the top, coat the whole thing. And then same over here. This. Make sure you got it stuck down all the way. And then part of what makes tissue paper look cool, this isn't as gluey underneath, I can tell by the way it looks, is when you start to layer other pieces on top of it and not in a perfectly organized fashion. That's what gives it like the variation, sort of like a stained glass window. So I'm going to stick another piece here so you can kind of see that look. And then as you add more, you know, it'll start to have parts that are darker and lighter, just like this one that I made. There's different parts that are darker and lighter. Okay, and then in terms of using paper, you can also get paper and watercolor it first. I really don't want you to get paper and color it with a marker and then do that. It doesn't look very good. So try to stick to one of the options that I have given you at the beginning of this video. So if you do use pre-made paper, you can decorate on top with a marker, like a Sharpie or something, if it's thought out. I don't want just a bunch of random scribbles. But otherwise, don't just get white paper and scribble a bunch on it with a marker and then stick it on. That's not going to look very nice. Okay, so same thing with the glue water mixture. You could also just use straight glue on this because you might want it to stick better, and then you can use the glue water mixture to go on top to seal it. So that is an option. So like that. So we've got those two things. You could also combine multiple things and have kind of a creative looking fish. And then we're going, I'll show you, painting is pretty easy. Like, you're just going to want to use acrylic paint or maybe tempera paint if you have that at your house. Watercolor is probably not going to work. You're going to paint it on, you can blow dry it, and then, it's always going to look better if you put some sort of design element to it, not just, oh, my fish is red and that's all I did. I'm not saying that you've got to make complicated fins, but you could do something that's kind of basic, put some glitter on it, play around with it. Anyway, so that's step one of doing the body. Then we're going to work on these other elements on Thursday. And remember, your check-in is due Thursday night, and that's going to be you showing me the creation of your body. So it'll be it'll basically be like this. We'll have a toilet paper roll that will look like this, that you've finished, that you've done. Like, if you do a design, you don't have to do it all the way around. If you don't want to, you can just do it on the top. But I mean, I did it pretty well so that it would be fully covered to the eye. And you're going to show me a picture of this on your check-in Thursday night. All right, I think this should be a fun assignment that is not super difficult. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.